strategies.
Promotion is a very important decision to make in communication with the consumer.
Through promotion, the business can be able to communicate with the consumer in different ways. In the discussion, we can be able to know what are these strategies. Promotional communication process. If we say communication, the scenario is there is a sender and a receiver of a message. In marketing communication, there are two final objectives. First is the product's objective, which is to sell the products, and customer's objective, which is satisfying the need. The promotional communication process involves the transmitter, which is the sender. Next is the encoding the message. Then the message is transmitted wherein there is the presence of noise. Afterwards, the message is decoded. If the receiver received the message, there is a feedback given back to the sender.
For example, the CEO sent a message to the manager. It was encoded through email. The company uses the internet to be able to send. Due to disruption, there are missing texts. It was decoded through our mobile phones. As the manager received the message, transmission error. So in this case, there is a feedback given back to the CEO that the message is incomplete. So, the receiver gets the chance to get the full message only after the feedback.
What is promotion strategy? So, promotion strategy is a strategy that helps the business to achieve its goal, have a communication with the consumers by understanding what they need and want. With a good promotion strategy, customers will be informed and understand what the company offers and be persuaded to buy and create a long-lasting relationship that will keep them coming back for more. So there are 6 components of promotion mix.
So first is advertising. Advertising is a paid promotion with a known sponsor. For example, Palmolive shampoo. The company get Maine Mendoza, which is one of the famous artists in our country. Why do they do this? It's because the famous the artist or model being used in the advertisement, the more the product attractive and convincing to the eye of the consumers. And these advertisements can be seen through television, radio, newspaper, and internet where there is a lot of audience. A vehicle is the specific means within a medium to reach a selected target market. Without publishing, Cosmopolitan or Mega, radio station, or television station, there will be nothing to show in the newspaper, magazines, audio, and television. It's because these mediums are useless if there is no vehicle behind. Direct marketing is a promotional method that involves presenting information about your company, product, or service to your selected target customers. Catalogs, snail mail, email, telemarketing are some of examples of direct marketing strategies. The aspect of direct marketing is that the consumer response is measurable. For example, if you offer a discount for an online store, you should include some kind of cookie to let you know if the user has use of the code. Overall, it is important and it helps marketers to reach customers fast. First is catalogs. It is used by business to group many items together in a printed piece or online catalog. Consumers buy directly from the catalog sender by phone and return by free business reply mail. So an example of catalog is a booklet showing everything a store has for sale. So sa online platform sa catalog, nindot siya kay pwede ra ka dito mo-click kung gusto ka mo palit. Then kung sa printed pad nga platform sa catalog, pwede ka mo kanang palit through phone call or telephone call kay naa may contact number nga gi-attach. Second is snail mail. Regular postal service with an implication that is a lot slower than email. It is advantageous because it cannot be automatically moved into spam or deleted with just one click. Though ang snail mail mas siya sa kaysa sa email, pero mas nindot ni si Zakay, di man mo dito sa spam ang Gmail, di pareha sa kanang email. In which kung mabutang sa spam mo last ra magud siya og kanang 30 days. Third is direct email marketing. It's a design for email-based campaigns in which individual advertisements are sent to a targeted list of recipients. is a more sensible way to send eye-catching, specialized, and convincing ads to a smaller group of recipients that may in fact be interested in getting such messages. So, ang direct email marketing, isa na sa ka email campaign nga kanang gisend directly sa mga subscribers or sa mga customers. Fourth is telemarketing. Involves getting in touch with possible customers using the phone to sell products or services. The system of telemarketing entails a succession of a minimum of 2 calls. So, kanang example ng telemarketing is kaning home credit bitaw. Kung nanakay ka ng mga transaction sa home credit, na naman sila contact nimo. So, kintayog na sila mga bagong offering, matawag na sila nimo. So, first call nila, mag-present sila sa ilahang mga gipang offers. Then, if makahibaw na ta, kanang the next day or the next week, manawag na po na sila balik kung kanang ganahan ba ta mo purchase sa ilahang product or kintahay na sila kanang mugna nga loan. So kanang interested ba ta ana kay kanang na sila kanang nga discount sa mga kintay mga products nila, na sila ihatag nga discount, mga freebies para maingganyo pud ta nga mo purchase sa ilahang product or service nga gi-offer. Karong panahon na dira pod through phone call ang telemarketing. It's because with the new technology, telemarketing expanded to include video conferencing calls as well. So the next component of promotion mix is the sales promotion. A sales promotion is a marketing activity intended to boost sales or persuade the use or trial of a product or service, and may be in several different forms, but all of them are designed to influence a target market to buy or be a customer. If we say sales promotions, ani na mabutang kung sa unsang pamaagi makadanita sa mga customers na mopalit sa atong mga products. It could be in the form of samples, coupons, premiums, contests, or rebates. So, first is free samples. So, para na ang best example aniya is kanang free taste bitaw. So, kanang nagtrabaho man ko sa merkado sa ang lungsod, kuan kanang daghan kazong mga ingana nga modong bitaw dito so katong kas-a nga kanang na isa ka senaryo na ay nanuroy og kanang product nila is tabliya. So kanang na sila free taste nga gipasuway mi nila kay og kanang basin kuno ganahan mi mo purchase kung makatilaw mi sa ilahang product. So sa ingadtong kanang nga way daghan pud sila og kanang na agni nga mo purchase sa ilahang product. Though costly man jud siya kay maghatag man ka og kanang samples, pero mag-workout jud siya nga kanang strategy. So next is coupons. So di naman bag-o sa ato ang pandingagno ning kanang coupons, kasagaran na sa makitaan ay maobserbahan nato sa mga fast food chains like kanang Jollibee or kanang McDo, kay para mo boost ilhang sales mo ning mag-offer sila coupons like buy one take one or price offs. So next is premiums. Kaning premiums more on giveaways na siya og kanang mga prizes. So best example na aniya is kanang sa Alturas experience ni na kanang palit nami palit ba dito din paggawas na mo mi na expect nga kanang og mulapas og 1k kapin ang na purchase na sila kanang ihatag nga kanang prices ay mura sa kanang gifts pud kay kanang nami na sila gihatag nga kanang murag papel, then naara sila kanang gipa-click bitaw, then kung asa matunong tong gipa-click mo to imong madawat nga kanang item. So mao na sa example. Another is kanang sa Emilolier bitaw, kung nakay mga transaction nila or kanang mga or kanang dagdag nga transaction na sila kanang hatag nga ballpen or kanang t-shirts contest. It attracts a lot of consumers by offering them the chance to win a precious prize, in which no purchase is necessary. So, example aniya is kanang Shopee bitaw or kanang Lazada. Naslay kanang gi-offer nga kanang spin a wheel ra bitaw din kung naman ay mga code imuhang kanang i-collect ng code din. Kung ikaw matimingan, na kay chance nga makakuha og 1 million pesos. Customer Loyalty Program. It is a reward program designed by a company to customers who frequently make purchases. It may give on customer free merchandise, rewards, coupons, or even advance released products. So example niya is kaning Giga Life app bitaw. Kung magpa-load or magpa-register ka Giga, na kay ma-receive nga points in which kung daghan na kag ma-ipon nga Giga points, pwede nimo tong gamitin para maka-register na pagkaog lain nga Giga. No need na ka magpa-load og regular load. Then every week na sila gi-offer nga freebies. Depende sa kanang karawi kung unli text ba, unli call, or pang ML, or kanang free MB ra, free 100 MB. Basta na sila gihatag nga freebies every week. And lastly is rebates. For example, mokuha ka og motor sa do exam. Kung advance ka mo bayad, na kay madawat nga rebates. Kintahay 1.5 ang imuhang kanang hatagan kada buwan, pwedeng mahimong 1.3 depende pa na sa company kung pila ang ilang ihatag nga rebates. Sa ingani na way both parties maka-benefit wherein maka-save ang customer and maka-gain og trust and loyalty ang company. Another component of promotion mix is trade promotions. It is offering various incentives to distribution channels in business-to-business marketing. Trade promotion target channel members who conduct business or trade with consumers. Trade promotions may consist of trade shows, conventions, event marketing, trade allowances, training, and special incentives. First is trade shows, where companies in a particular industry exhibits and displays their offerings to other organizations they anticipate will buy from them. Next is conventions, or meeting with groups or professionals. A lot of sales managers and salespeople attend conventions to promote and market the respective products. The third one is sales contests, are offered to salespeople for motivation to enhance their sales. So for example, sa factory sa Sininaan, daghan kintahay mo og mga orders kay tingklase, daghan mo orders sa sinina. So ang company nagmugna og kanang quota. So karas isa dapat kanang makagama og kanang 1,000 ka t-shirt per week. So mo na quota kara isa. Kung makakuha ka anaa, na kay sweldo nga 10,000 a week. So ani nga paagi dako jud og makita ang company kay paspas man ang production, and the same with sa workers dako sad pud sila og ma-earn. The fourth one is trade allowance. It is being offered by manufacturers to distribution channels that could result to a lower retail price, which may fuel sales and gives timely discounts to make the retailers push out product or behave like the discount issuer wants. And lastly is trainings. Manufacturers in highly technical industries also offer businesses some training to help their salespeople know about the manufacturer's products operate and how consumers can be attracted to purchase them. Another component of promotion mix is public relations. It is intended for improving and promoting the products and good image of the company. So commonly used PR tools are press releases, sponsorships, product placements, and press conferences. The first one is press releases. It is a positive news story. The first one is press releases. It is a positive news story authored by a company to endorse a product, service, organization, or person, which may consist of charity events, awards, news products, and company reports that can be played as their contribution to the environment or local community. For example, GMA Network. Naka-receive sila og kanang award being most watched TV network. So, with this award, ila daw dyan ng i-news, i-aired para maka-gain pa sila og more positive image. Next is sponsorships. It involves paying a fee to have your name associated with different things to strengthen image, raise brand awareness, and reach target markets. So, in sponsorships, example ani is kanang liga. Kintahay na ay liga sa inyong lungsod, liga sa basketball. Then, ming offer ang Chooks to Go nga sila mo'y mo sponsor sa kanang liga, sila mo'y mo hatag og prize. So, in this way, maka-gain og kanang positive image ang Chooks to Go in which dani pa sila og customers tungod sa ilahang pagka-maadyo. The third one is product placements. A company pays a certain fee to have one of its product placed, like getting a company's product integrated as part of a television show, movie, video game, special event, or book, except if the product is needed for a show in some way or as part of the story, the company pays nothing. So, for example, ang company sa Ajinomoto ning bayad sa GMA network nga kanang gamitin ang ilang product nga Ajinomoto sa usa nila ka TV show. Like for example, Sarap Diva. So, sa show nga Sarap Diva, ilang i-promote ang paggamit sa Ajinomoto para dani sa mga viewers or consumers nga mo purchase sa product. Pero kung gamitin sa TV show nga Sarap Diva ang kanang Ajinomoto, kay kinahanglan ra nila or gamitin nila sa ilang research or study or sa ilang dish, in that case, di na kinahanglan sa company sa Ajinomoto nga mobayad pa sa GMA network. And lastly, press conferences. It is a meeting prepared for the intention of formally distributing information to the media and responding to questions from reporters, such as inviting the press to special events to present a news story in its most favorable side. So, kaning press conference, so, mura man siya og kanang meeting scenario. So, naay questions and answer portion. Then, kung sa mga company nga kanang naay problem like nahibawan sa public like bankruptcy, pero pwede pa nila ma-settle, magpatawag dadyo na sila og kanang press con para ma-clear ang ilahang name para ma-maintain po nila ang ilahang image in their favorable side. With these public relation tools, the company can obtain a positive media publicity, win greater brand recognition, and influence the market with a lower expenditure than for an extensive advertising promotion. Even organizations such as universities, hospitals, charitable organizations, and government use PR tools to help publicize positive information and to raise interest on what they do. Personal selling. The salesperson uses his interpersonal skills to convince a customer and broaden product awareness to make a sale, in which the salesperson can also be able to pitch the appropriate product for the possible customer. So, kaning personal selling, matawag po ni siya og face-to-face selling technique. Why? It's because sa personal selling, there is an interaction between the salesperson and the customers. So ani diri na mo abot ang sales talk or kung saan nimo pag communicate o pag-istorya sa customer para ma-encourage nimo siya nga mopalit sa imuhang product nga gi-offer. So there are 4 types of personal selling. The first one is retail selling. The salesperson personally interact with possible customers when visiting the store and ask about a particular product, wherein the salesperson has the role to understand the needs of customers and show the products offered which can satisfy their needs. So for example, sa dry goods nga tindahan kan ang mga panaptenan, hintahay ikaw ang tindiran sa ay may abot nga customers. So what will you do first is you will greet. So min ka, good morning ma'am, anything. Min ka, unsay ato ma'am, unsay muhang gipangita di ay. Then mingan siya nga, ma'am, nangita ko og kanang blouse lagi nga kanang yellow nga na. Then min ka, ma'am, sige ma'am, tan-awon ma'am, nga na. Min ka, hala ma'am, nga nira ba ang available na nga yellow? Mingan siya nga, ay, wala dilain. Za, min ka nga, pero ma'am, naami lain color, ma'am, din, nindot pa ni siya kay kanang uso karon mo bagay bisag unsa, din, imuha na siyang tagaan nimo ang customer og lain option para di siya mo balhin sa laing tindahan para nimo ra makapalit basin di ay makaudzon siya. So in that way naay kanang tendency nga ma-encourage nimo siya nga kato na lang nga product ang palitin. Second is business-to-business selling. The salesperson sells products to industrial buyers in business-to-business selling, in which he must be well-trained and technically savvy about the product offered, for it usually include products such as plants, equipments, and machineries. So from the word business-to-business, it engage selling a product from a company to the other company. So, for example, ang imong gibaligya nga company is washing machine. Then imuha siya ang ibaligya sa laundry shop kay needed man nila ng washing machine. So ikaw nga salesperson, dapat kibaw jud ka og unsay pasikot-sikot ana nga machine kay kung ikaw mismo salesperson wa ka kahibaw, then ma-discourage dyan ang mupalit nimo kung di ka well-trained, wa ka kahibaw sa imuhang gibaligya. The third one is trade selling. The salesperson sells products to marketing intermediaries such as retailers and wholesalers, in which regular communication with them is a must for large orders from them. So, aning trade selling, ang salesperson dapat na ay kanang regular nga contact or communication sa isang mga retailers or wholesalers kay kintahay mingin ang salesperson nga, ma'am, kumusta ma'am, kanang okay ra ang kanang product nga gi-offer namo, then basin ganahan pud ka ma'am nga naami bag-o nga basin ganahan kaning bag-o na mga gi-offer. So ana nga way na ay tendency nga madagdagan ba to isang gi-order pag ingagi and magmuwalit pa siya sa mga bag-o ninsong gipang offers. And the last one is direct to consumer. The salesperson visits possible customers and tries to let them be aware about the new products or a product that the company is exclusively selling. So, for example, ang focus nga company, ang ilang salesperson nakahibaw nga ikaw, ang imong tindahan kanang hardware. So, ang salesperson mo personally visit siya wherein isang i-introduce tanan nilang products nga gipang offer and ang mga product pod nga exclusively nga sa ilaharang company mapalit. So ani nga way ang salesperson maka-encourage sa store owner nga adto na nila mukuha og supply.
Social media. Nowadays, most companies make use of online promotions to encourage consumers to purchase in their products, such as banner ads, keywords, social media ads, or marketing services. For example, we YouTube users can notice that every video uploaded by famous influencers include advertisements attached in a section of the video they uploaded. Content marketing is very important because it entails the most persuasive and unique content of the company. For example, Coke simply used one of the most content marketing tips, the personalization. So share a Coke with Diego. They targeted our name because our name itself can make us feel more special. Social media employ technology and mobility to offer an interactive way of communicating with people, organizations, and communities. Through changing technology, channels and innovative vehicles are often added. So social media are complex and fast changing. So in order for us to fully understand the social media, we must know the different social media zones. The different social media zones are the social communities, the social publishing, social entertainment, and the social commerce. The first social media zone is the social community. So social communities are the channels that focus on social interactions and collaboration of individuals or groups sharing experiences and resources. So for social communities, these are channels that allows users to communicate and socialize with the other people or group of people, sharing with their experiences, ideas, thoughts, or resources. So the example channels of this zone are the social networking sites such as Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. Next is the forums such as Reddit or Quora. Next is wikis such as Wikitravel, WikiHow, Wikibooks, and Wiktionary. And lastly, the message boards. The second social media zone is the social publishing. The social publishing are channels that deals with the distribution of information and allows organizations or people to publish a content with a certain topic. So these are channels that allows users to publish a content with a certain topic. So example channels for this zone is the blogs, the famous YouTube, Flickr, and the iTunes. The third social media zone is the social entertainment. So social entertainment offers social media channels used for play and enjoyment, such as Farmville, entertainment networks, action games, puzzle games, and reality games. So examples of channels in these zones are the MySpace, Come to Play, No Steam, and Windows Live. The last social media zone is the social commerce. Social commerce refers to the use of social media for online buying and selling of products and services between groups and individuals. So, ang very common nga example ani is kanang mag-online selling. So, mostly mga teenager karon is mga online seller. Not all teenager pero nasay mga parents nga nag-online seller karon is because of the pandemic nga atong gi-face karon. So, kasagaran ang mga tao jud walay trabaho. Social commerce channels offers a way of interactive shopping such as reviews, ratings, and social shopping websites which also enable customers to chat personal or friends while shopping. So ang social commerce channels nag-offer sa siya og interactive way of shopping like makachat ang mga customers or buyers sa personal while nag-shopping sila. So, ang example channels in this zone are itong giingon ako nga Facebook and the Trip Advisor. Ang kasagaran nga gamiton sa mga online seller karon is Facebook o Instagram.
Factors influencing promotion mix. The type of promotional mix used by companies varies from one another. The following are the various factors that may influence the companies on what promotional mix they will use. First one is budget available. Budget availability determines what elements of the promotion mix could be utilized for many companies. The budget may affect the reach or the number of people exposed to the message of a particular promotion. So, budget is a vital aspect in the promotion mix since this is where the company will get the needed funds in promoting their products or services. Therefore, big companies may come up with different ways in reaching their target markets with their promotional budgets. For example, Jollibee and Coca-Cola, they advertise their products sa TV, radios, and printed materials, hence they are able to reach a huge scope of people ug sa ilang potential and loyal customers. While in the contrary, however, small companies do not have enough budget to produce many materials nor run commercials on TVs. Hence, they may not be able to receive the exposure needed, unlike the big companies. There are six most common budgeting methods being used for promotion, which are percentage method, objective and task method, what's in my wallet method, competitive parity method, co-op only method, and zero method. So for the percentage method, from the word percentage, this method uses percentage of sales, sales goals, or gross markup for setting a budget. So for the objective and task method, the objective task method is a system in which a company allocates a certain amount of money to its marketing budget based on their marketing objectives. This means the approach uses the objectives as a basis sa pagset sa budget compared to the percentage method nga ibase kay ang sales, revenues, or projections sa business. What's in my wallet method? This method involves planning marketing promotions month to month by what's available rather than what's the sales goal. This method is common sa uban nga companies because they see marketing promotion as an expense rather than an investment. Competitive parity method are based on my competitor method. So for this method, the company basically uses their competitors as a basis in setting the budget. A company using this method may be at a disadvantage because they are focusing on their competition's spending patterns instead of their own goals. Co-op only method. This approach involves limiting a budget to just the manufacturer's cooperative or co-op advertising support dollars, and in result, the business will be at a disadvantage since the business is limited by the manufacturer's creative message strategy ug sa kung unsa rang available nga funds i-provide sa co-op. Last is zero method. So from the word zero, this approach involves keeping the marketing budget as close to zero as possible. Stage in the product life cycle. Product life cycle is the set of stages a product goes through during its lifetime. The journey starts from the day it is just an idea to the day it is finally removed from the market. The stage in the product also affects the type and amount of promotion used. As products move through the four stages of the product life cycle, different promotional strategies should be employed at these stages to ensure the healthy success and life of the product. Introduction. This is when a product is still new. The company's objective is to inform the target market about the product. Television, radio, magazine, coupons, and such may be used to push the product through the introduction stage of the life cycle. Growth. If ang product ay acceptable na sa market, the company will then work on the strategies in boosting brand awareness to promote the product. Maturity. This is the stage where the rising competition is observed. The company will inform the target market about their product's advantage or edge over their competitors and will use convincing tactics to sell them. Decline. Although companies will generally attempt to keep the product alive in the maturity stage as long as possible, decline for every product is inevitable. So, di jud nato ni malikayan nga na product nga maabot jud sa decline stage. In the decline stage, product sales drop significantly and consumer behavior changes as there is less demand for the product. The company's product loses more and more market share, and competition tends to cause sales to deteriorate. Eventually, the product will be retired out of the market unless it is able to redesign itself to remain relevant or in demand. So, a very notable example for this is a typewriter. Sa una, grabe kayo ka in demand ang typewriter. However, as years passed by, adong nag-evolve na technology and nasulod na sa market ang computer, adto na ma-observe ang pagsugod sa decline stage sa typewriter. And karon, as we can notice, di na kaya nato siya makita, very rare na lang. Next is type of product and type of purchase decision. Depending on the nature of the product, there is a suitable promotional mix that could help in its successful sales. Using this type of promotion, customers will be able to understand product operations and its different features. So, different products also require different types of promotion, which means if a product is highly technical and very expensive, it may need professional selling, so the customer understands how the product operates and its different features. On the other hand, convenience goods and products purchased routinely relies on advertising since customers are familiar with the products and they most likely spend little time making purchase decisions. Kanang mga product nga highly technical and very expensive, it may need the help of professional selling para makasabot ang mga customer sa ang paggamit o para pod mahibaw-an nila ang different features adto nga product. Example ani kay kanang mga appliances nga naay motudlo nga mga salesperson para i-guide ang mga customers kung saon paggamit adto nga product. While kanang mga product nga, for example, mga convenience product or goods nga very often nato paliton, then adto lang siya mag-rely sa advertising since familiar naman ta sa product and we spend little time sa pag-decide kung paliton ba to nato or dili. Next is target market characteristics and consumers' readiness to purchase. In deciding for the best means of reaching the targeted markets, companies should know the types of media customers use, the frequency of buying, the places where they make purchases, and their readiness to buy. Characteristics of the target market, such as age, gender, and lifestyle, are also needed. Different target markets have distinct characteristics, which is why companies must know their customers before selecting the best method in reaching them. With this, makahibaw ang company unsa nga means ang dapat nila pilion in promoting para walay masayang nga effort and funds since na-reach naman nila ang ilang target market. Next is consumers' preferences for various media. Different types of consumers favor different types of media. For instance, college students like better to use online, cell phone, mobile marketing, and social media than older consumers do. So like the previous factor, it is also important to know the preferences of your consumers when it comes to media use in order to know kung unsa pod nga mga media ang gamiton sa company in advertising. Regulations and competitors. The type of promotion to be used can also be affected by regulations. An example product for this is tobacco. According to Republic Act number 9211, promotion and display of advertising materials for tobacco is only allowed at points of sale, but definitely not in the media. Moreover, cigarette packs are required by law to carry explicit warnings about the health risk smoking can bring. So, kana bitang sa mga sa sigarilyo, makabantay man ta nga nay mga warning signs or even pictures para mapakita sa mga consumers kung unsang effect sa paggamit ani nga product. Nya makabantay pud ta nga wala tay makita nga mga TV ads sa mga cigarette products and tobacco since gibawal siya sa law. By being aware of the look and feel of competitor ads, companies can use them to change their promotional strategy to have a competitive edge. It is significant for a company to identify what their competition is doing before creating a promotional mix that would differentiate its products from the competition. Product differentiation focuses on forming distinctions about the attributes, price, quality, or usage of a good or service in comparison to the competition. Differentiation can be achieved using an above-the-line, below-the-line, or a combined promotional mix. So, an above-the-line promotional mix frequently includes public relations, television, radio, and print advertising. And a below-the-line promotional mix that focuses on direct marketing efforts like direct mail campaigns can be helpful for differentiating products in a particular target market. For combined promotional mix, it is the combination of both above the line and below the line promotional mix. Moving on to the last factor, availability of media. Promotions must also consider the availability of media. The top-rated television shows, such as those viewed during prime time, often sell out too fast. Uncontrollable events may also affect the promotions of a company. So, kana bitaw nga sa gabi mostly ang mga tao mutanaw mag-TV sa gabi And in result, companies will opt for that time slot since it is an advantage sa ilaha. And kana pong sa boxing match, kanang kay Pacquiao, Miss Universe, o Olympics, hurot-hurot sa dang ad slots ana since daghan magtao mananaw. However, dili pod malikayan ng mga, for example, na mga TV ads nga papotolong kalit tungod sa naapoy gi-follow nga oras ang TV station sa pag-air sa shows nila and sa advertisements.
You want your business to grow. You want to have more customers and make more sales. Then how do you do that when budgets are tight and your time is limited? Some of the company spends a lot of money to throw on the ground and pay huge amount for TV ads and a lot more. So how can you? How can you compete with that? The answer lies in integrated marketing communications. Integrated Marketing Communications, or IMC, is a very simple concept which guarantees that all forms of communications and messages are cautiously connected so that they work together in harmony. It provides a means plan to send one reliable message to buyers via a company's promotions that may extend to all different types of media. In simple words, it serves as a tool to spread awareness about a product or service through promotions with the use of different types of media. These medias can be TV, radio, magazines, the internet, mobile phones, professional selling, and social media. When combined together, all of these communication tools will work better in harmony rather than individually. To understand more of this concept, let's tackle about the elements of an integrated marketing campaign. First element is print marketing. Print marketing is helpful in generating brand awareness. It can also serve as an opportunity for a more personalized marketing without the need of an internet connection to read or share. So, a great example for this would be the Avon Company. They make booklets and brochures and distributes it to people who wants to be a seller of their products. By this, they spread awareness about their products worldwide without the need of internet connection to read or share. Just like my sister, one of her sidelines is selling Avon products, and she do it through showing booklets to her target customers. So, kining brochures is and booklets is hinatag po ni sa Avon Company. This is also very convenient to our senior citizens customers without phones because they can easily Second element is banner ads. Banner ads build awareness of one's brand and help to make possible inquiries by potential customers. Banner ads are targeted to certain demographic at certain times. They are seen by those who may possibly be interested in the product or service. A good example is that when you go to Google to search something, there are banner ads in that, but maybe you didn't notice or you just ignored it. Every time I go to Google, I always see banner ads, and an example is the PayPal. This method of paying always appear whether at the top or bottom of a website. You can ignore it, but for those people who are interested in this, they may click the sign up, especially for people who wants to pay bills, pay ordered food in an easy way. Banner ads are image-based rather than text-based. Its purpose is to attract traffic to a website by linking to the website of advertiser. Third element is landing pages. Landing page is a single web page that appears in reply to clicking on a search engine, optimized search result, or an online advertisement. A powerful and convincing landing page may make people sign up for an email list immediately. As a student, we need a website that can help us in studying. Fourth element is email marketing. Email marketing allows a company to continually stay connected with customers and keep them updated on the newest deals. It is the most customizable, custom made, and fitting way to promote a product or service. It also allows a company to track which recipients click in the links and eventually made purchases, helping to know the trend of the best customers. An example would be hotels or hotel apps. There are many tourists or people who use Agoda on their travel journey. Agoda is an app where you can book hotels. In order to use this, you will sign up through your email. Those who became their customers and have booked from them, they will email them about the latest discounts and will ask for a survey about their experience from them in order to have another transactions with them and to stay connected. Fifth element is social media. It is easy to get social media wrong based on several examples in the news when companies have committed mistakes. However, if the company should have established guidelines for posting and replies so that benefits shall turn to be numerous. Producing appropriate content for the followers, their ties with the company shall be strengthened and market the products or service on behalf of the company. This is very common for us, especially to us teenagers who always use social media. A great example would be Facebook, where different products are to be seen. Sixth element is organic search engine marketing. They are positioned based on how relevant pages are to specific search words and phrases. A company can tailor its pages to become more appropriate in popular search words, moving one's website up to the ranks. This is known as search engine optimization or SEO. While this is a delicate science, it is one that would not cost money to anyone and very easy to employ if the company chooses to do it. Seventh element is paid search engine. It simply means buying the rights to a particular search phrase and having ad appear before, beside, or below the organic search results. If organic SEO is not possible to go way up, a company can always buy its way to the top. For example, one could buy the keywords best digital camera to ensure that its website is noticed when someone's search includes those words. Last element is direct mail marketing. It helps put up brand perception by taking the time and effort to mail something, and it gives marketers the chance to load up additional goodies. These additional goodies can be magnets, stickers.
That would be all. We hope that you've learned something from our report. Thank you and God bless everyone.